The February Comm Day is Noibat, and it's coming up this weekend on Sunday, so I'm going to make sure you guys have your top tips, help you guys prepped and ready to go so you know what time it is. Welcome to the Trader Club. Here we go! Welcome back, everybody. Noibat Comm Day. Are you excited? Are you sour? What are your emotions about this Comm Day in Pokemon Go? I don't know about you guys, but I'm extremely excited about this Comm Day because it's a shiny, guys. I love Noibat. I didn't go super hard for it. I did hatch a lot of eggs for it, but I knew that if I didn't get the shiny, I wasn't going to be too upset about it, but I didn't know that Comm Day was coming, but let's go. This is going to be a great shiny. I absolutely love the green look compared to the purpley look when it comes from the shiny. So this is going down on Sunday, February 5th from 2 until 5 p.m. local time, and then afterwards, you're going to have 5 total hours to be able to raid to get more potential shinies. If you guys have already seen all the bonuses, you don't want more of this, just skip over right here, but if you do want this, you guys can check it out and then skip around the timestamps wherever you want. So the bonuses are going to include increased spawns. Almost every spawn on the map will be a Noibat. Number 2, we're going to get 3 times Catch Stardust, which is extremely amazing. That will take up one of my tips. We are going to get 3-hour incenses. We are going to get 3-hour lore modules, whatever lore module. We are going to get 2 times Catch Candy, and we're also going to get 2 times the likelihood of getting XL Candy when catching Noibat. Not only that, we are going to get an additional special trade for a grand total of 2 special trades per day, and then all trades will be 50% reduced if it is done in the time of Comm Day, and then all the way up till that 10 p.m. mark. So if there's any type of specific shinies you are looking to trade with somebody that neither of you guys have and normally will cost you as best friends 40,000 Stardust, you will be able to do it for 20,000 Stardust on Comm Day, which is a significant savings, even though I still encourage you guys to be patient because patience in Pokemon Go always pays dividends. And there's going to be a brand new attack, Boom Burst, that's going on to the Noivern when it evolved from Noibat during the Comm Day hours from 2 all the way until 10. And there will be the Noibat Raids in Tier 4, which is kind of surprising. There's going to be field research, there's going to be research quest line, which we will check out, and we will check out the best of the best to see where that Noivern is going to sit in Pokemon Go. So with all that said, let's start getting my top tips, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be all about being as prepped as possible for this event day. So what we have going on here is our ball count, our item count, and more. The most important thing you guys need to come to this event with is balls and star pieces. So star pieces, you're going to need a grand total of 6 of them for the day for the 3 hours, because that's going to be when the boosts are going. After that 5 p.m. mark, our bonuses are not going to be there, but the Comm Day shiny odds will maintain every single time you do a Noibat raid in that 30 minutes in that 300-meter vicinity from that raid battle. Not only that, guys, I highly suggest you guys go in with some pineapple berries because Noibat is a 400 candy per evolution Pokemon, which is extremely steep. So for me, going in with at least 300 pineapple berries, but working more towards 500 or 600 would be extremely effective. Not only that, as many Ultra Balls and Great Balls in your bag as possible, but just remember, guys, as soon as this is done, you're going to want to check out this video and start getting you guys prepped for the global event because you're going to need even more Pokeballs. So opening all your gifts every single day to get as many balls as possible, even deleting red balls as you're spinning Pokestops, and being able to be ready with all your Great and Ultra Balls, because although the red balls drop at a much higher percentage, it's very important for us to delete those and save up on the least common but most effective balls when playing. Also, I suggest you guys go in with at least 30 golden raspberries because that helps you catch the shinies more guaranteed, because the catch rates will be up, but at the same time, if you golden raz it and Ultra Ball it, you're pretty much guaranteed to catch that Pokemon, and it allows you to skip animation catching, which is one of my tips. You guys do want to see that video, please check it out up here. It's how you catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go as fast as possible. You get the most Stardust, the most candy, and the most shinies. And since it is going to be a Stardust boosted event, it's very important that you guys come in with 12-kilometer eggs stacked up, because that's going to help you guys truly max out on what is important in this event, and that's going to be Stardust. You're going to have 6 star pieces on for the entire day, and then you're also going to talk about in another tip where we talked about the field research stack that you guys should have quite an abundance of this time around. I'm excited to see how much I actually got this time, because I truly believe I probably have around 300,000 Stardust just sitting in my field research stack task. And if you don't know what that is, you're definitely going to stick around to find out. And finally, you have to clear out your bag, have as many spaces as possible, because like I said, Noibat is a 400 candy Pokemon per evolve. So what you need to do is trade as many of these as possible. You can get lucky ones, and you're getting guaranteed XL candy all the way until March 1st, so don't overlook that. And if you're trading over 100 kilometers, you're getting 1 extra candy for a grand total of 4. But even if you do it just above 10, you're getting 3, which is a benefit, especially because, like I said, it's a steep Pokemon evolution. So with that said, now let's get into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be where to play this event, guys. In a downtown area, around a place that is a very, very densely spawned area. You could pick somewhere like what I consider downtown Naperville. Great place to play. It's got a circular loop around the Riverwalk. It is definitely cold right now. The Long Beach Pike is pretty good. However, it kind of does a sickle shape and it doesn't quite get that loop like you would ideally have. You really want to have some type of square, some type of oval, some type of circle, whatever it is, a shape that allows you to go in a circular movement. Even though if it's not exactly a circle, it can be a trail around a thing with a lot of Pokestops. The key is to have a lot of Pokestops, a lot of natural spawns, and a lot of Pokestops a little bit away from, so that after you finish all the research tasks within the vicinity, you can go to some of those other stops and then make your way back into the loop. And if it's too cold, I highly suggest you guys find an area that has like 4 or 5 stops on it that you can hit all of them, and then use premium lure modules. Premium lure modules would serve best in that situation as opposed to using a regular lure module. Regular lure modules would serve best if you're in a very big loop as opposed to a small loop, because you don't need the premium, because by the time you get back to that lure module, it would already have wasted a full spawn just for extra premium that you don't need if it's a big enough circle around. So stick to that. That's going to be the game plan. Not only that, you do not want to catch any Pokemon 30 minutes beforehand, because it will allow you all those Pokemon to change over into Noibat once the event spawns. And at midnight on Saturday, do not do any field research tasks in the vicinity that you will be playing at all, because if you complete a field research task, it will not change over into a Noibat field research task, so you will not get the encounter and you will not get the potential to get Great Balls, Ultra Balls, Stardust, Golden Raspberries, or Pineapple Berries. So with that said, on to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be looking at the event has started. What are we doing? As soon as the event starts, you're going to go through and clear all of your field research tasks. You should have them all stacked up. If you want to see the video about that, check it out up here. But what we basically did is all the field research that had boosted Stardust Pokemon, which includes the 2nd tier and 3rd tier evolution Pokemon, as well as those secret Stardust boosted Pokemon that I have covered in this video, where we go through and we talk about the Staryus, the Starmies. We also have other Pokemon in there as well, which include Delibird, Sableye, and more. So there's a lot of Pokemon out there, but there have been multiple events where their tasks have been very, very prevalent. And when talking about this event, you can even start pre-prepping your 12-kilometer eggs the day before. So let's say you started getting it, maybe even in the morning time, you got all 12, you put them all on super incubators, you start walking them, but make sure you don't get close enough that they could accidentally hatch. Like walk them till about 6 kilometers, and then maybe close your game and then come back as soon as you pop the game, pop it open once the day starts, and put on your star piece. Then you're gonna be able to go walk and hatch, and then you will be able to change into any other types of eggs that you may be going for. But that's another way to add an extra almost 100,000 Stardust to your day right off the bat. And let's talk about the megas that you could use for this Pokemon. So Noibat is going to be a flying and a dragon Pokemon, so there are a ton of different options that we can use. As far as the dragon Pokemon, we have Mega Latios, Mega Latias, we have Mega Charizard X, we have Mega Ampharos, we have Mega Sceptile, we have also Mega Salamence, and then finally we have the Mega Altaria, all in the dragon category. The key is whatever Pokemon you have as Mega Level 3, that is going to be what you use. And then as far as the flying types, we also have Mega Salamence, we have Mega Charizard Y, which can be used, we have Mega Pidgeot, and we have Mega Aerodactyl. So there are plenty of Pokemon that you can use to be able to maximize out the most on XL Candy here. And then let's not forget about hitting best friend bonuses, because although we will not be using the lucky eggs for the entire event to get more XP, it's a great time when everybody's playing Comm Day that you can just hit those friendship bonuses in Pokemon Go. So let's get into the IVs. Tip number 4. Tip number 4 will be all about the IVs during this event that are going to be most important. So from field research, Noibat will be 285. So everything you see in the Noibat is 285 coming from field research, which is pretty cool. And then as far as raid battles, 381 is going to be level 20 for the Noibat. And then when it is weather boosted in only one condition, windy weather, it's going to be 476. And the Noibat is going to be double weak to ice. So any type of ice attacker is going to be the one that you're going to be able to use to max out there. And then as level 30, if it is not windy weather, the highest Pokemon you can catch in the wild is 571, or if it is windy weather, 571 could be a hundo, but it's no longer guaranteed. At level 35, 619 will be the 100% IV. And then as far as PvP goes, as far as the Great League, it's 100% IV at 0.1512, and for the Ultra League, it's 0.1514. And as of right now, the move has not been updated, but this Pokemon is extremely irrelevant for either of the leagues, in rank 700s for the Great League and 500s for the Ultra League, which is not really the best place to be, which is then going to lead us into tip number 5. Tip number 5 is going to be all about post-event. What do you do to these Pokemon? For me personally, I'm saving as many Noibats as possible, and I will be trading them over the course of time with friends, ideally 100 per day, to try to get lucky 100% IVs, number 1. Number 2, to get more XL candy and to get more candy, because like I said, 400 candy per evolve, which is a steep evolution cost. And don't forget the 50% reduction on special trades, on all trades throughout the day, which is very important. And you get 2 special trades, so make sure to do your special trades, even if it is you're with a buddy, a friend, whatever it is, a family member, whoever you played with, or maybe you didn't play with somebody, you see somebody playing, ask them, hey dude, are you gonna do your 2 special trades for Comm Day? If they're like, no, I don't have anybody, perfect. Take Noibats, if all else fails, and just swap them, because you have a potential that those could go lucky, shiny, and maybe even turn into a Shundo in Pokemon Go. So good luck out there. Stardust is amazing coming from this event, and let's do the extra part in our gameplay to make sure that we maximize out on everything in Pokemon Go. So thank you guys for tuning in as always. I appreciate you guys being here as always. To all my likers, comment, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody take their support, subscription, take 2x. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.